I'm making an air combat game with paper airplanes, but there is a bit of a problem. The map looks like it was made by someone who didn't know what he was doing. And that's true, because I made it. Anyway, let's create a better map for the game. Here's the plan. I want the player to be able to pick a spot in the world and then get teleported to a map that matches that area, but not the real world. This is for the paper airplanes world, so we need to make that first. This is our menu. We need something where players can pick a spot in the world. Something like this. Yeah, I made a spinning globe because it seemed cool, but we can't see it directly in the menu, so I decided to move the whole desk. Sorry, George the plant, you are being removed. You will be missed. Maybe. Yes, I named the plant George. Next, I made it so the player can move the globe around and pick a spot, but we still don't have a word for it, so let's make one. Here's the plan. Our world has two continents, one for the red paper airplanes and one for the white paper airplanes. Both were once covered in thick forests, but then the red paper airplanes went to war with the white ones, chopped down most of their trees and built massive paper war machines. Now the white paper airplane continent is a desert, while the red airplane continent is still a forest. In the game, you'll play as a white paper airplane, defending your almost barren land and striking back to stop the red airplanes from destroying the few trees you have left. But let's get back to our globe. I put a new word on it, and it looks terrible. I can't even look at it. So I went on YouTube, found a guy with an amazing tutorial on how to make world maps, and followed it. It took a while, but I ended up with this. It's definitely better, but it still looks kinda flat. I want it to be more 3D. Yes, I know it's already 3D because, well, it's a spinning sphere, but I want it to be even more 3D. So I made some changes and it turned out weird, but then I fixed it and now it looks great. Perfect, our world is done, now we can make a map for the desert. I tried making it myself again, but the only thing I could do was faces, and even those were pretty bad. So I went to the Unreal Marketplace and bought something to help me create a realistic map. This tool is awesome. You just create a landscape, place the preview object on it, and tweak some values. I played around with it a lot and got the hang of it. There are tons of parameters you can change, so it's easy to make a unique environment. Once I was done, I applied the preview to the actual landscape, and that's it. We have our map. It's already great, but I think I can do better. So I kept tweaking the values and I came up with this. This will be our desert map. I will make more in the future to make the gameplay less repetitive, but for now, this one's way better than the faces map. I also found a package for dynamic skies. Now I can control the sun's position, so I can make missions for both daytime and nighttime. I can even add clouds if I need them. Probably not in the desert though. Plus I can tweak the fog levels and even add dust, which is perfect for this map. I'll throw in some sandstorms to reduce visibility and make some parts of the game harder. We are not done yet though. We have the desert map and the globe, but no way to select a mission on it. So I created some UI elements to add to the globe, making it possible for players to pick where they want to start a mission. Here's the result. We've got a cursor for selection, and you can move the globe around to pick the mission you want. Once you have selected it, you can just start the mission. The next step is to add multiplayer, so we have all the basics to start creating actual missions for the game. There wasn't much combat in this video, but if you want to see a huge battle with 100 red paper airplanes against a single white paper airplane, check out this video where I create the missile system.